This is the capital of Bavaria and one of Germany's largest cities, and thanks to its chic restaurants, shops, hotels and impressive buildings, it's been described as the Paris of Germany. But this is Munich, home to the Lederhosen and the Umpa bands, as well as a famous open-air food market. Even on a windy day, this really is an impressive city, Vicky. I do like it. Could you give me a rough idea about the history behind it?
Well, Munich is a very old city, and it goes as far back as year 800, when Munich was founded by a group of Benedictine monks, and that's really how the name Munich came to be, from the word monks. München was the old name, and then came München in Germany.
Of course, so you say München in Germany, but we of course know it as Munich, but
Yes.
it stems from the monks.
That's right,
Makes
yeah.
sense. So why has it progressed to being now such a big city and an important city?
Well, in the olden days, it was really they lived from the salt trade here, and that was how it started to become a very wealthy city. And it's also a very rich agriculture countryside. So farmers came in and sold their goods here.
Sure, and now of course it's a really important political centre, being the capital of Bavaria. So the fact that it has a political significance now is very important too.
Yes, it is one of the most important cities in Germany, definitely. And of course we have a lot of important industry as well.
And of course also food is something which you really love in this part of the world. And the market here is, I gather, pretty spectacular.
Yes, well, one thing we do like to do here, that's eat to eat. And not to forget the beer, the drinking as well.
All right, well, let's go and have a look at the market, because
Yes.
that is one of my main interests in this city. This stall not only caught my eye, it also caught my nose. The smell is wonderful here. Vicky, what sort of stall is this?
Well, this is a very Mediterranean stall, not very typical German, but and also pickles and olives and so on. It's great fun to watch, to be around
So a lot of Mediterranean ingredients, I should say. So, for example, we've got peppers. I mean, is it possible to try some of these
Yes,
things?
I'm sure, yes. These are stuffed peppers with sauerkraut, I think.
That is sauerkraut, which is obviously typically German.
Yes. Ja, bitte, ja.
Oh, thanks very much.
Should give you a little fork.
Or a little fork or something just to try that. And but pickling things is very common in Germany.
Very much so, yes. We eat a lot of gherkins and beetroot pickled and so on. So it's very German, yes.
Thank you very much. Right, here we go. We'll try some of that.
Looks good.
God, it's quite strong. Enough to blow your Lederhosen off, I tell you. That is very strong. Thank you very much. Can I have something?
Something milder. They're also type of cucumber.
Oh yes, the white
Yes.
things, yeah.
Können Sie ein kleine geben, weil ich möchte auch nur so essen.
The price there, £5.99. That's around about £6.
Yes,
so
£6.
that's about £2.
£2, yes, per kilo, yeah.
And this is typically German.
Yes, that's something very German, yes.
All right. Well, let's just try some of that before we move on to something else. And
Well,
so-
that is mild. That's not. Shouldn't be so strong.
it doesn't look good, but there again, you should never let your eyes be the judge of this. It's got a very sweet
Sweetie,
flavour
yes.
to it.
It's
Almost like the traditional German sweet mustard.
yes. We do that with meats, especially with game.
I'll take that with me. Here's another pretty stall, Vicky. What's on offer here?
Well, here we see a lot of different mustards and different, also pickled garlic, and so it's quite a lot of interesting stuff here.
So this is garlic, is it? This is
Yes,
garlic.
it seems to be chili in oil. So it's
God, that would be strong.
That would be strong. Yes, in more ways than one.
So this is garlic in chili oil, and also I noticed that these mustards here, I seem to recognise that. That's the sweet
Yes.
Bavarian mustard.
That's right. That's the sweet Bavarian mustard. It's created especially for the white sausage to give some more flavour for it.
Yeah.
Yes, but we did it, of course, with all kinds of sausages.
So I love it. I really do.
Yes,
that,
it's very, very good. That
But
sauce.
moving along now, that looks like horseradish. Would it be?
That's right. That's horseradish, but it's with cream sauce.
This isn't horseradish at the end here,
Yes.
is it?
Yes, that's also horseradish. That's
in a little
yes.
bag?
Yes, that's. You can just buy small amounts. If you don't want to have so much, you can just buy small amounts. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
And at the end we have sauerkraut. You can sell it like that in a wooden barrel.
Yes, that's right. You can buy. Also, again, you can buy the amount you need. You don't have to buy, a big tin or so.
And of course sauerkraut goes with the meat.
And sausages.
We can't pass by a meat stand, can we, while we're here? And Vicky, here we haven't got necessarily fresh meat, but this is meat which is being prepared, it's been smoked, it's been cured, it's been dried or whatever.
That's right. Yes, we eat a lot of, like everywhere in Germany, we eat a lot of sausages. Yeah.
And this is really very popular. Would you have this at breakfast time or in any meal?
A little bit, yes. I mean, some people do have a little bit of sausage for breakfast, but I would say nowadays not so much.
Well, is it possible to try some of that lovely ham there? Because we've got sausages, we've got
Can
ham.
you ganz probieren von Ham?
And this is smoked?
This is smoked, yes, smoked ham.
smoked ham. Look how lean it is.
Yes, it's lean and it's usually cut very thin as well.
Very thin indeed. So let's. You can really taste the flavour of the smoke in that. It's excellent, thank you. Now look at all this wine, Vicky. Obviously wine's so popular here.
It is, very much so.
But the interesting thing is we have a lot of wines from all over Europe. And clearly French wine is popular as well as Spanish wine and of course German.
Yes, of course we've got more white wines here than anything else, so that's why we also import other wines.
Well, I've picked up this little German wine
That's
here.
a German one, yes.
And this is I think it's a red wine by the looks of things. Oh, it absolutely, it smells very nice aroma there. Nice little Boxbutyl bottle, typical shape of Bavaria. And of course, what goes with wine? Cheese. So, and here in exactly the same stall, we have all this cheese. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Is cheese a typical German speciality?
Well, yes, it is. I mean, they are big cheese eaters, the Germans, definitely, yes. But I mean, of course, we have a lot of foreign cheeses as well. Yeah.
Now, what would be a typical one here?
I can see.
Look at it
Yes,
all. I love the presentation. The way they do these
Yes.
stalls here, it just looks so good. You know how to do cheese stalls here. It's fantastic. So, what are the German cheeses?
Yeah. Well, first of all, here I can see this is a cheese. These are all quite strong cheeses, and they're quite very, very strong smell to them. And they're all local. This is made in a convent outside by monks.
This one here?
Yes.
This is made in a convent. And can I
Yes,
open it
certainly.
up?
Yes, sure.
And what's it called?
This is the Miesbacher. It's called. That's the Andexer. They're both pretty similar. It's usually quite yes.
Oh, it's a yellow.
One should eat
yellow
it with
cheese.
onion and bread
Oh,
and
really?
butter. Yes.
Cheese and onion.
Yes.
And look at that texture there. And I'll just have a little
Yes.
bite
You
of
try
this.
it.
Oh, it's a soft cheese, as you can see, and it's not very strong at all. It's a nice mild cheese with good flavour to it. I like that. It smells quite strong, actually. Has it got a typical name to it because of the smell?
No.
No.
It's just a really strong smell.
Very
But
nice.
we eat a lot of strong smelling cheeses here.
I have to say, Vicky, that you've been wonderful showing me this fantastic market here. There's just so much to see.
Yes, and it's much more too.
But at least we've given you a taste of what's on offer here in the open air market in Munich, and you really need all day. And the good news is, I do have all day, so bye bye.